One of the special sessions starts a few hours from now. Texas lawmakers returning to the state capitol. One bill is not only the talk of Texas, but around the world.
Yeah, Lieutenant Governor is now defending the so-called bathroom bill, while some businesses argue, though, it could actually hurt the Texas economy. Alicia Inns is at the Capitol this morning with a closer look at that. Good morning, Alicia.
Hey, good morning, guys. Yeah, and I think this is something that widespread over the state of Texas has been talked about. But it's being talked about around the world. I'm talking New York, Washington, even the UK, talking about this because you've got people that are passionate on both sides, people that have opinions on both sides of this. And if it's passed, the so-called bathroom bill would make people use the restroom that corresponds with the gender that's on their birth certificate. We know we've been talking about this for the past few months since this kind of been brought up. But just in the last few hours leading up to this special session today is when both sides have really ramped up how they feel about this bill. Lieutenant Governor Dan Patrick says it is a safety issue and that women are put at risk if men enter the restrooms. Patrick claims numbers show even Democrats across Texas do believe in this bill.
There are voters on the Democrat side. In fact, the numbers are sky high with the African American and Hispanic community and the Anglo voters who identify as Democrats. They don't want their sons and daughters showering together in the 10th grade. This is not a controversial bill, except to a few people who can't figure this is pretty much common sense.
But here's the other side here. Big businesses are responding to this. Tech giant IBM stepping up its fight to try and defeat the bill, placing full-page ads in newspapers across Texas, arguing that the bill could lead to a decline in Texas employees.
These jobs can be done anywhere. And so more and more, we have to listen to our people, and we have to create environments and spaces to let them do their work where they want to do it.
Now, we do understand that about 20 higher-ups with IBM are going to be here at the state capitol today. They're going to meet with lawmakers and have some conversations all surrounding this so-called bathroom bill. But again, John and Sally, this is just day one of the special session, so a lot can change, a lot can happen. And of course, we'll keep our eye on it. I'll send it back to you.
All right, Alicia, thank you very much. Well, North Carolina faced backlash after passing its own bathroom bill, so much so that some of the language was repealed earlier this year. The change happened after a year of protests and boycotts. Some companies said that they would cancel their plans to expand in North Carolina. Artists like Bruce Springsteen also canceled their shows in that state. Several tournaments, they'll wait to see if lawmakers pass the bathroom regulations here before they go to Round Rock to compete. The National Quidditch Tournament is supposed to be held at the Round Rock Multipurpose Complex, but it's on hold right now, along with the Women's Lacrosse Tournament. Round Rock Mayor Craig Morgan says that they risk losing business if the so-called bathroom bill passes. That would then mean less sales tax revenue, which goes towards lowering property taxes in the city.
People, that's what they're fighting with. They live paycheck to paycheck throughout the state, and all we hear is about property taxes being high. And this bathroom bill could have an impact that ultimately would raise property taxes or cut services.
Morgan also says Dell, Round Rock's biggest employer, says it would have problems recruiting employees if that bathroom regulations pass.